So actually, the objective of me coming here, actually we want to ask about Sari. It's about the behavior.
Yeah.
So first of all, thank you for your willingness to be interviewed. So can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Dineshwari, and my mother, who's right here, she owns this shop. So yeah, we basically know that about saris and stuff. So and thank you for you for interviewing me for this thing. I'm happy to, yeah.
Okay, so I have been told that your store was very famous and it was recommended by my friend to come here. So can you tell us a bit like when did your family actually start the sari business?
When we actually, it was way back, I think it's been around 30 or 25 years before. It was actually, we started with a small shop. It was actually my grandmother who started this, and then my mom, and then now us. So it's like a generation business. And we are more towards to all Indian clothes, saris, Punjabis, and men's wear. Also for because we have all these temples that we have to go for even cultural clothes. So that's we are more towards that.
So as a person who runs a traditional costume, do you think there is any competition? Like we all know that nowadays not all Indian people actually wear saris. So what do you think about that?
I think they should more practice that because I mean it's culture, it's your root, it's where you come from. I mean there's nothing wrong in wearing clothes that depict who you are. I mean it only showcases your culture more. I mean they should, but then even though it's getting modern, they are not leaving out of it. It's just how the clothes they enhance the fashion to a different, but they are still wearing. It's still practice now. It's not demolishing or anything. It's just that.
So actually, have your grandmother or like mother ever taught you to wear sari when you were little?
Yes, of course they do. I mean, it started from my grandmother. I've seen my grandmother tying sari for my mother. Even though until she was in her 40s, she was still teaching. And I learned from my mother because it's essential for us. If we go to temple or any traditional events, we have to wear it. I mean, it's not a compulsory, but people who are around 20 and above, okay, or you choose to wear it, you should know how to, drape it on yourself. So yeah, we learn from my mother, and it keeps on going from that.
So the person who actually introduced you to sari is your family members?
Yes, mostly to my mom and my grandmother because they are the women who tie sari and actually they know about it more. And yeah, I got it from them.
So when you were little, did your parents actually compliment you in wearing sari?
Okay. Mostly, if I will, I would because saris are mostly for girls who has a 10 teenager and they are 20 and above. So if little, I don't remember at that age that I do wear, but we will wear like skirts and long, all the tops. Yeah, we definitely do receive compliments because it's colorful. It's different embellishment on each. Every pieces are different because they are not the same. So yeah, I think we do normally receive a compliment. I mean, like they compliment us for whatever we do.
So does your other family members still wear sari nowadays?
Yes, all the girls mostly. Yeah, we do wear. I mean, if there's an event like a wedding, an engagement, or temple prayers or anything, we do wear. It is something we don't let go easily because my mother has a shop, so we have to picture it to ourselves that yeah we do wear sari, we sell sari. So if you sell, you have to know it. Because when you tie, you know about it more. You know the fabric more. There's little details that you have to know, and yeah, that's how you get to know more about them. Yes, they do.
So, do you have any memorable experience from your past that makes you wearing your sari? So maybe you can share with us some of your memorable experience,
Memorable
like
experience.
how do you feel when you're wearing sari? Like how it actually, shows you when you're wearing sari.
Alright, my memorable one was my first time. Wait a second. I was 14. I had an event for myself actually. It was attending age, and Indian culture will do that. So that was my first time. So it was very weird because it was very long. It's a 6 yard long kind of. Yes, it's 6 inches. I mean 6. I'm not so quite sure, but it was long. It was very difficult to walk because of my first time, because the drape is very different. So we have like few sessions in that event, and every slots of this event you will wear different kind of sari. So it is very different, but it's beautiful in its own way. So it makes memorable that your family members are the one who will be the first one to give it to you. It's either you buy it or whatever, but the first one means a lot because that's the first one where you step into this. It's a new phase of wearing sari. So yeah, that's how, from it makes things, you'll feel more grown up. Like from a girl who used to wear skirts and tops, and now you're wearing sari, you like, okay, I think I'm grown a little. You'll feel that feeling is there.
Okay. So actually, we as Malaysian actually see most Tamil movie actually they wear sari, right?
Yeah.
So does that Tamil movie actually influence you in wearing sari?
It does. Everyone do. I mean, like, okay, let's see now Malaysians. You watch a Hindi movie and you're attracted to whatever clothes they're wearing. So definitely, sometimes you have guts to try it out. So of course you come and try it out. Yeah, it does influence. But then, okay, as we are Malaysians, we live in Malaysia. But this movie most probably are done in India. So when we see, we know the changes of this year, how it looks like, next year how it looks like. So it does influence you to like try new things. You look at it and then you're hoping for, okay, I want to try that kind of one. Because most probably if there's a new movie, customers come to us and ask, do you have this sari that came out in the movie? Yeah, but it actually does. We do actually have it because it's the trend is changing. So you have to sell the clothes, everything according to the trend. So yeah, if they see, they will come and ask us, okay, do you have something like this or anything similar to that? And then we'll be like, okay, I'll find for you. It's not just saris, even the bangles, even the jewelries, they will look for it. It's changing.
So like when you're wearing sari, is there any norms like you need to follow when you're wearing the sari?
How to find?
There's not. It's not restricted. Like you have to follow. There are many ways to do it. It's like I said before. It's up to the creativity of the own person. You can wear it any style you want because nowadays they're changing the saris, the way of wearing, because everyone has their own idea of wearing it. So it portrays who you are. So I mean, like, it's the normal drape. It's the normal ways people wear. But now when it's getting modern, people are changing. So the way they wear can change. It doesn't have normally. It's not that you can wear it any way you want. Yeah.
So as you mentioned just now that we can wear sari based on our creativity. So is that true? During Deepavali, you cannot wear dark color of sari. So you need to wear something like bright color.
Yes, you can wear dark colors, but doesn't mean dark. What do I mean is not black.
Oh, not black sari.
Yeah, black symbolizes bad, death for us. Yeah, so even if it's a funeral, we wear white, not black. So it clashes with the culture. So we don't wear black, but you can wear dark colors, but it's not black. But yeah, we do not practice dark colors on a good event like a wedding or anything. Even if it's wedding, the bride and groom itself, they don't wear anything dark because it symbolizes bad.
So actually, what is the main influence that really makes you fascinated with wearing sari?
Pardon?
What is the main influence that makes you fascinated with wearing sari?
Me think about sari is the beauty of it.
Beauty of it.
The beauty of it. Every sari is different. Okay, even though the sequins, embellishments on it, the stones, everything is different. The fabric itself, certain saris might take years and years for you to get it.
For each sari?
Yes, for each saris, because you have to, make sari and they have different fabrics. Whenever you use the most expensive one, you will get attracted very fast because the fabric and then how attractive it is when you're in a crowd. The way it shines, because each sari is different. So whenever you wear it on you, you'll know the difference. How beautiful it looks like, how contrasting it is on you. Yeah, it makes you, get more attracted to sari.
So like when you're wearing sari, is it compulsory for you to wear the necklace, the what?
Yeah, the neti-chudi and
Ah.
stuff. Yes, it's not compulsory. It's up to you. If you want to feel as simple as possible, you could just drape a sari and get going. But then, like, if you're going for a wedding, you must choose for a bit more daring looks. Yeah, so I think it looks better if you wear any embellishments like jewelries and earrings. It looks nicer. It shows the Indian in you. So yeah, it's nicer that way.
So as we can see that children nowadays are quite modern. And then, do you think on what age is the best for children to practice in wearing sari?
On what age? Age doesn't count, but then normally for someone who opt for wearing saris, I mean 20 and above would be the nice, proper, but it's in my opinion. Other people, they have another opinion of themselves. But for me, even I'm 21 right now, I haven't wear, but I've tried different drapes of saris, so it's nice actually. But then it's up to you. Even small kid could wear, but you just have to stitch it that way. Yeah, so they could, get adapted to those saris. But then age is not where decides you want to wear at that time or later on. You could wear it anytime, but traditional typical sari would be, I think, 20 and above. Yeah.
So like we can say like there's a lot of different kind of sari. So is there any difference between the traditional sari and also like the modern sari
Yeah,
nowadays?
modern one is so different. Traditional one is just the normal drape like this, or this is the normal.
Or this is like
Yeah.
the traditional one?
Yes, this is the normal one. I mean the traditional drape. But now they have a lot more different. They have this net saris.
Oh.
It's a bit see-through, and they have like a normal sari you wear, and then you have net on top. It's different. It comes in different pieces and materials. It decides on that. So that it's like, if you want to opt for a modern one, you could go for it. A traditional one is just a normal sari, but they have, the fabrics is different, so you can't decide. It's like, if modern one, you could do it like a pants, a sari drape. It's very different. It's very versatile. You cannot decide on. Decide on this one is, yeah. So it can change as time goes by. The fashion will change, and also all the designers change. So that's how it changes.
Does any of your like friends actually encourage you in wearing sari nowadays?
Yes, they do. Because all of us are in our 20s.
Yeah.
So we are the age of wearing. So yeah, we do encourage each other to wear. But because more to encourage, but we are more to preserve our culture. It's very important. So we think, yeah, it is important to encourage your friends to wear. Don't forget it. Like, remember it. Because it's always there. It's either in you to choose to wear it or not. But then it's better if, like, you could enhance yourself in wearing sari, because it makes you look prettier. The colors are nice. Yeah, so we do encourage ourselves. If there's a little party going on, we can pick up a theme more towards this Bollywoods and Indian night or whatever it is, to make sure that all of us could wear it, fulfill the experience of wearing it. Yeah.
Well, actually, we're about to end of our discussion. So, do you have any message to the society on why they need to actually think that sari is very important in our life?
For the society, sari
Any
is,
message?
yeah, sari, it's a cultural clothes. Everyone should wear it. There's no one stopping you from wearing it. Just preserve your culture, because it's your roots, it's your spinal. You shouldn't forget it. It's very fun, because as of a Malaysian, we have 3 different races,
Yes,
so that not everyone knows about this. Who is Indian? What is sari? So that when you start to wear, you show them, so they get to know. Even they could experience what you are experiencing right now. It's a fun thing. There's no wrong about it. You can encourage them to wear it. It would only strengthen the bond that we have within us. So yeah, I think that's my message.
So I think that's it for today. So actually, thank you so much for being very welcoming, both
Sure,
of
sure.
us. And I hope that one day both of us can also wear sari from
Yes, sure, you could try it out anytime.
Thank you.
All right, welcome.